Welcome to On This Day in Grateful Dead History. Today we're jumping into a review from GratefulDeadBook.com covering May 19th, 1977, Fox Theater, Atlanta.
Right, the second night of that run.
Yeah.
And a show that actually became Dick's Picks Volume 29. Pretty famous.
Exactly. So our plan is just to hit the highlights, give you a feel for the vibe of this concert without you needing to listen to the whole thing right now.
Yeah, get the essence of it.
And if you do want more, remember the bio has that link to This Week in Grateful Dead History. It's got listening guides for all the shows this week.
Good resource.
Yeah.
Okay, so this review, it describes the show as incredible, flawless, fantastic playing, great song choices. May 77, just a peak time for them.
Totally. So the first set, it kicked off with Promised Land, but apparently it kind of laid back.
Yeah, a little surprising maybe, but they found the groove quickly. Then came Sugar-E. Over 16 minutes.
Wow.
The review calls it a jam anthem. Slow, sort of southern-tinged pace, sauntering, mournful, deeply expressive.
Okay, so what really stood out in that version, 16 minutes is a journey.
Well, Jerry's vocals were apparently super emotional. And the jam itself had like three distinct parts. First, delicate soaring, lots of fill interplay. Then it got fiercer, Keith keys really coming through. And it built to this blistering peak. Really tight, synchronized ending.
Sounds intense. The review says it's maybe not the longest or wildest Sugar-E, but pure magic.
Exactly. Tight, expressive, a great gateway version, you know.
Makes sense. It also mentions Road Jimmy being amazingly thick and Loser having Jerry's lead like scorpion bites.
Yeah, quite the description.
And the set closed with Dancin' getting this gorgeous spiraling orchestral crescendo. Jerry's washboard effect sounds like a strong finish.
Definitely a highlight, yeah.
Yeah.
As good as it gets for post-70s dancing, the review says.
So then the second set, a masterclass.
That's the word used. Fluid, high-energy musicianship. Samson and Delilah apparently had relentless momentum.
Okay.
And Ramble on Rose was grand, carnival-like.
Okay.
A favorite version, according to the reviewer.
Nice. What about Estimated Profit? Still pretty new then, right?
Yeah, early days for it, but Jerry's wah-wah lick was already there, piercing. And it led into a beautifully spacey post-jam.
Cool. And then Terrapin Station.
Oh, yeah, a standout, deeply grooved and warm, flowing right into playing in the band.
And the playing jam was lush and eerie.
With Bobby and Keith really setting the atmosphere. Then this kind of thrilling free fall into space.
Leading to
Uncle John's band, played with aching sincerity, another jam anthem, just full of emotion. The reprised jam afterward shimmered with confidence.
wow. It just kept coming.
It really did. That led into drums that are dreamy yet unbreakable. The wheel. Then playing came back.
Setting up China Doll.
Right. Hauntingly beautiful, Jerry's vocals dripping with sorrow. Then the final jam built up again, its inspired peak before the playing reprise.
More Bobby featured there.
Yeah. The review talks about this mix of intense spontaneity and careful precision. It built to a wild, whirling meltdown
Oh.
before locking into this triumphant final chord they held for like 45 seconds. Just held it.
45 seconds. That's amazing.
Absolute magic, the review concludes. No encore that night, but sounds like they didn't need one. They gave it everything.
Absolutely sounds like it. So there's a snapshot for you of May 19th, 1977 through the eyes of GratefulDeadBook.com.
Yeah.
Hope that gives you a taste of the magic. And again, that link's in the bio if you want the deeper listening guides for this week. You know, what part of that description really jumps out to you? What makes a show magical? Something to chew on.